welcome to CNN's News of the Absurd. I'm Jarrett Bellini, and this week we're paying tribute to the fact that it's the middle of January and it's really, really cold. But I don't want to hear anybody complaining because, as you're about to see in our first story, for one woman in Utah, even slightly chilly weather is reason for concern.
It burns. I feel like it's heating up and I'll touch my skin and it's cold.
Strange as it may sound, Jaylyn Rogers is allergic to cold weather. And though she lives in the southern part of the state, all of Utah tends to be rather cold in the winter, this according to what I've read in Cat Fancy.
I can't be out too long because even with jeans on, if it air goes through, I still get it.
Thus, one might suggest moving to South Florida, but then she'd have to live in South Florida. They make crazy people there. Jaylyn's condition has a technical term which I will now screw up. She suffers from cold urticaria, which sort of sounds more like a bladder infection. But basically, she gets really bad hives from cooler temperatures, and it can even happen in warm weather, perhaps from something as simple as walking into air conditioning.
They jump in the swimming pool, they have a massive reaction such that they get hives all over, their blood pressure drops, and if they are not treated quickly and adequately, they can die from this.
So now, Jaylyn is participating in studies at the University of Utah and trying to protect herself from the frigid winter air. And the best way to do that? A Snuggie! Now, as many of you have probably already realized, driving in this cold weather can be a real pain in the neck, sliding away down icy roads just to buy a loaf of bread. But in the town of Enki, Iowa, once you buy your bread, you can just rub it on the street for flavor.
9 tons of garlic salt. Isn't that a great thing?
I'd say so. And apparently, it's an absolutely wonderful thing for this man.
My dog jumped up on my lap and she started licking my pants.
All thanks to local company Tone's Spices, who donated loads of seasoning to the local community to help de-ice the roads.
Salt is salt is salt is salt.
But this salt has the entire town smelling like your mama's kitchen.
Makes you feel like ordering a steak and a baked potato.
And taking a page from any smart Coke dealer, the garlic salt was mixed together with the regular road grade rock salt, maximizing the supply while not using up all the good stuff.
We diluted it down, so to speak.
So now the roadways are spectacularly clean and tasty. However, the only drawback is that none of the streets want to make out with each other. Get it? Because they taste like garlic. Finally, as we pay tribute to this cold weather, I want to end with a little winter warning from the Don't Try This at Home files. I'll give you a hint. It involves a homemade blowtorch.
He's probably done that every winter, but it's not a good thing to do.
We did that last year and nothing happened because my mother almost fell on the stairs. So she was telling, she go, here and go, so I'm gonna fix that.
And that's when her husband took the aforementioned homemade blowtorch to the back porch steps of their house in New Bedford, Massachusetts. But when the man heard a noise and turned his body, he quite effectively melted a whole lot more than the ice.
I saw the flames coming right off the 3rd floor, right in the back.
You could see the hole right in the house where it probably hit the aluminum siding, caught onto the wood, and being that it's Bloom Construction, it goes straight up.
Of course, the real moral of the story is never do anything nice for your mother-in-law.
It's not his fault, it's just something that you probably shouldn't do. Buy a nice chipper.
Well, that's all for this wintry cold edition of News of the Absurd. I'm Jarrett Bellini, and if you order your Snuggie right now, you will get a free book light. Who are you? And the best way to do that is a Snuggie.
One more time. Happy and smiling.
And the best way to do that is a Snuggie. It's a Snuggie. Oh, my mouth hurts from smiling.